Live again. This is the Joseph Vivaldi podcast. And tonight I am going to discuss about gratitude, being appreciative of life, and about how when we complain, we get that of which we complain about. Now, start off, I'm going to discuss this topic. A few weeks ago, I was in a bad state. Even a week ago, I was in a bad state. And I had been complaining about my financial situation because it hasn't been there. Yet, I have all these resources to possibly help me alleviate that situation. I could either sell stuff, I could do this podcast, I could sell art of my own, which some of my products are being sold at cafepress.com/Joseph Vivaldi and company, and other products as well too. But besides that, with gratitude, it came to a realization that I haven't been appreciating much in life lately. And this past year, it felt the way I was thinking. When one thing went wrong, a whole laundry list of things went wrong. At least I created my own dilemma. I complained, and I complained. So what did I do? I got what I complained about. I truly wasn't in the state of gratitude. I wasn't appreciative of whatever I had. And there are several things that we can be appreciative. Rather, it's a feet to walk, hand to write, a significant other. There's many things. Last year, I felt it was the end of the world for one situation, even I felt it was the end of the world for another. But I failed to see what we all fail to see. And that is, we are unlimited. If we do whatever we can do right and put the systems in play, universe or God will take care of the rest. It's what I truly believe now. Maybe my state wasn't right at the time. Maybe I wasn't ready to receive it. As Joel Osteen would say. But he said it the other way around. We have to be open for that change, and we have to be appreciative. When we aren't appreciative of life, as I have been recently, you feel stress, overwhelmed, and everything else. You feel anxiety, you feel a lot of things. And that's the storm of life. We all went through that winter. And that winter was last year. We were tested on many levels. I have been running maybe on $1 or $2 a day. Even though I have all these luxuries, but when you have little, you can only play little. And that financial matters is due to mistakes of my own. But I am coming back from a lot of mistakes that I had made last year, but they were all due to my thinking. And that is why I'm appreciative that I am in that rebuilding process. And we all go through it at times. We all go through the rebuilding process. Sometimes we need to go away only to come back stronger, rebuilt. Now, a lot of things have been rebuilt because I've worked at it. Maybe I've not posted that many blogs as usual, but all I know is everything is in the works and everything is on the rebuilding process. And just as we face illnesses and everything else, I had the time to get my mind together, to actually be appreciative of life. Maybe I don't have everything that I want. Maybe I could build towards it. I could build towards a better life. And some say, hey, this is only a dream. Get real. But sometimes you need to hold on to that dream. You need to redevelop a new dream. And you need to build from there. Right now I see I have many opportunities out there. From art to writing to podcasting, many things. And we all could do it too. We all need to find our niche. And on that note, I'm going to leave a clip from my new audiobook that came out January 30th that I like to share with everyone. It's available at Audible, iTunes, Amazon. It's called Evolution of the Square Circle, the production of professional wrestling, and I'm gonna take it away and go to the break.
The fans look forward to wrestling, and they are part of the show. It was just yesterday on WWE Raw that the wave broke out on TV, and they stopped wrestling. The fans are as much of the production as the wrestlers. It is us who influence the direction of wrestling, and they say what they wanted. I remember when I was at a WCW event, and I started a Sid chant to beat up an opponent. He was a heel at the time, but my chant made him a face, and it was heard on cable TV. I guess then I influenced the crowd at that time, and the crowd reacted. Crowds have been known to influence the direction of where the storylines go. At times, the wrestling promotion likes to swerve the crowd, an unanticipated twist in the storyline. Crowds are a part of the show. However, the production makes the show. It's the people at the concession stands. It's the people who control the lighting and the camera work. Through the course of this audiobook, you will see the change in wrestling, of how it is operated and how it is produced, and how it influenced society as a whole. Now, as Vince put it, they compete with all forms of entertainment as society changes and try to stay relevant. You have the traditional fans, but if you're my age, of 36, the last wrestlers still wrestling on a main stage from the 1980s era are Sting and The Undertaker. This is a statement of the times, and like every era, it changes.
I'm back at the podcast, and I would like to give special thanks to Diggy Thomas, who narrated that audiobook. And I'm gonna go back to the podcast. Alright, I'm back. Attitude of gratitude. This is saying has been said before, but why is it we get everything we ask for when we complain? Well, I realize that. I complain about this, I complain about that, I complain about that. And you know what? I got everything that I complained about last year. It was listening to me, it didn't know the difference. I asked for it, as we all do. Rather it was a breakup and everything else, but I look at all the good things in my life last year. I was doing exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to get into art sometimes. Did it. Got an easel. Bought it. Started painting. Did that. Went to the gym again. Did that. Came up with another business in a whim. Did that. Started reading again. Working on that, but did that. A lot of things in my life I am doing, and even this podcast, I'm doing that again. I'm doing many things in life that I truly enjoy doing. And I would love to have somebody share in this. And eventually that'll come in due time. Maybe I'll get somebody to join the podcast. But as of right now, I'm appreciative of life. I am appreciative of the fact